Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Well, I have the S135 drone right here. This is an under $200 US drone. It's for beginners, entry level, but it has a lot of cool features in this package. So it comes in this shoulder bag. Let me tell you about the drone. Here it is, another Mavic looking drone. So what's interesting about this one? Well, it has a 3-axis gimbal with electronic image stabilization. It also has 360 laser obstacle avoidance. So a little laser unit goes on top, it's included. So when you fly forward, it looks forward. When you go sideways, it looks sideways. When you go backwards, it looks backwards. On the bottom, you have optical flow, and you can switch between this camera to take video and this camera on the bottom if you wish. So the optical flow is good for indoors. It keeps the drone steady. And when you're outdoors, it's just, kind of holding its position above the ground. It is a foldable drone, and you can put a micro SD card in this unit and then record the video on the micro SD card, but you don't have to. You can record it right on your phone if you desire to do that. It's got some pretty cool lights up front, all blue and flashy and glowy. It looks pretty neat. The battery will give you 30 minutes of run time, so you should be able to fly for 30 minutes. And like I said, for under 200 bucks, you can get quite a few batteries with this. I think you get 3 batteries for under 200 bucks. I'm not really sure, but you have to check the links below. Range on this is advertised at 3,000 meters, which is 3 kilometers, which is about, it's close to 2 miles. I honestly don't think it gets that because the antennas on this controller, I do not see wires going through. So that means it's shooting from the inside to this, and I don't see antennas on this, and I don't see antennas on this. So it's kind of hard to get 3,000 meters. And the final thing, if you read the specs, it says it's an 8K drone. Obviously, for under 200 bucks, you're not going to get a drone with 8K video. What they're talking about is for the photos, they're 8K. So all they're doing is manipulating the software on your phone to give you 8K if you want it. So basically you're getting like, I don't know, a 2 or 4K photo bounced up to an 8K. But in this video, I'm going to check all that out. So we're going to see how good the photos are and how good the video is and how good the range is and how long the battery lasts and all that other good stuff. So let's go fly it now. All right, wouldn't you know it, I forgot the landing pad, so I have a mat from the back of my Jeep. That's what I'm going to use right here. All right, let's take our drone and our controller and let's get going. So the first thing we want to do is open up the arms on the controller. You can see how it opens nicely like this. These antennas, move them out of the way because they really don't do anything. This little spot up here, flip it up, and you'll have your display in there, and this is for your cell phone. So let's power this on. Little power button down here. There we go, get a blue screen and lots of information on it. On the drone itself, right up here is where you put the obstacle avoidance. I'm gonna fly it without the obstacle avoidance first. I'll put it on later. So we just power it on back here. I'm gonna press this button and you'll see what I mean by pretty blue lights. Pretty blue lights. And then you take the left joystick here and this joysticky thing and move it up and down. Get a little beep, a couple of beeps, and that means this is connected to the drone. Next thing you have to do is take your phone and manually connect to the Wi-Fi of the drone. I'll stick it over there someplace. You'll see it here that I'm connected. Make sure you do that at home before you come out to the field so that when you come out to the field and there's no Wi-Fi around, it just automatically connects. That's what my phone has done. Then you open up the app. The app I want to open is called RX Drone. Yeah, that's it, RX Drone. And there we go. And the cool thing on this app is on the bottom of the screen, it tells you the Wi-Fi you're connected to, and it should be the Wi-Fi of the drone. Now, I will show you something that I found very funny. When you go into the settings, you have all these settings, but the first thing you're going to notice is they spelled settings wrong at the top. And if you look at a lot of the words, they are not going to make sense. And when you go to the bottom, Wi-Fi version, and if I click on any of these things, it says firmware. And if I click on the bottom one, it says firmware. And you can see down here, you see where it says snapshot settings. You have all the way up 4K, 6K, 8K. So that's where your 8K comes from right there. I've left it at 4K because that's probably more realistic what it is. All right, so I'm going to hit the play button. And you should see what my drone sees looking forward. There we go. Next, like all budget entry-level drones, you have to do a compass calibration. So up here on your controller, the top button at the top right, just hold that in for about 3 seconds. It will beep. So now the lights are flashing on the drone, so I know it's working. That just means do a compass calibration. So you hold it up and you just spin it 3 times or until you hear a beep. Well, that's a way too fast with that beep. What are you doing? I'm just gonna keep spinning it. Then it says put the nose down. You should spin it at least 3 times. I don't know why it's beeping so soon. There we go, it says it's good. And I'm putting it back down. Then there's another button on here below the top one at the upper right. The next one down, it looks like a spinny top. That's your gyro calibration. Just press that one. There we go. My lights are going nuts on the drone. When they stop, says it's all good. Now look at your controller and see how many satellites you have. It looks like I have 19 satellites, if I understand what I'm looking at. I'll take my phone, I'll stick it in the top. I have a case, I have an iPhone 11 Pro Max, and with the case on, it fits in the controller nicely. All right, I think we're almost ready to fly this. Stand back here, drone's over there. I'm gonna pull the joysticks out, and I'm gonna lift the left joystick here up, and we are gonna rise. Way up in the sky. Let's bring it down. So I must have did the GPS calibration correct because it's extremely stable right there. All right, I've got the record on this camera, and here I am. See my long shadow? I'll walk around. This is what it looks like. I do not know the resolution that it's recording at, but I'm gonna put it right up there. So that's the recorded resolution on this drone. Now there is a gimbal on here that you can manipulate with a little dial on the side. So as you can see right here, if I turn it one way, I can bring it down. I get a little bit of beepy sound. Okay, I'm standing in front. Let's see how it flies. I gotta take it forward nice and slow. Well, that's slow, but that looks fast to me. I'll just spin it around here. So there we go. That's it going in the sun. How does that look? Flies pretty nice. You got to get used to the joysticks though, that's for sure. I will click the little item on here. It's a picture of a drone, and those are all my settings. Look for the one that says follow. So where are you? Circle follow. There we are. GPS follow is the one you want. So click on GPS follow. All right, so I'll just turn around and walk and see if it follows me. I'll go really fast, see if it can catch up quickly. Is it coming? Or is it waiting a while? Oh, finally, there it's coming. It was hesitating. It was like, where are you? All right, so there we go. Okay, it's right there. It probably doesn't have the greatest follow me mode on here. Let me try the other one. Let me go back to the cameras. Let's go this way. Take it out of follow me and go back this way. Come on, well, I guess it's still in follow me. And head back this way. See how it works. And then it takes a while, and then it comes. There it is. It has to decide which way to go. All right, so now it's coming. All right, so let's go back over here and I'll try the other follows me, because the other ones made no sense. It was like body follow and stuff like that. So here we go. Click on follow. It says face follow, body follow. So I have no idea. Let's go face. I don't know what face is. Let's go body follow. Is there a... No, I don't know what that does. Palm follow. No idea. These might be for indoors. I'll try face, see what it does. There's my face. There you go. There's my face. Follow my face. My face is moving this way. My face is moving this way. Nope, I have no idea. I just don't want the drone to hear me, but sometimes these apps are made for many drones, not just this guy up there. So I think that's the case here. This app is made for multiple drones, so all the features on it only apply to certain drones. That's why there's no body follow, face follow, or anything else. Don't want to hurt its feelings. Let's go back. Let's try another one, a simple one, circle mode. Whoa, it shows me a whole map of where I am. That's kind of scary. Set current height, good, 10.5 radius, and somehow I have to make it go, so. Okay, hang on a second, drone. I'm coming back over here. All right, I can't figure out how to get the map to work, so I'm gonna skip that. I don't know if it even applies to this drone. Okay, I'm having no luck with a lot of the settings on here. Let me take it up, I'll switch cameras here. I'll just show you the two cameras. Switch cameras. There we are, there's the grass. Oh my God, that looks terrible. Let's walk under it. I should be under the drone at some point now, looking under. So this drone does have a virtual reality mode. You can buy those goggles off of Amazon. They're about 20 or 30 bucks. Then you tap on your screen and there's two of me. So I walk in front, there's two of me out here. But if I had those goggles on, it would look pretty cool. There is a speed setting on here. I'm at 60%, so I'm gonna play with that. So let me just see how this goes. Sitting right here. It looks good with the lights. Let's bring it down and let me just gun it. Okay, so that's 60%. That's pretty slow. There's a little speed dial here. It says speed, go faster. There, 2 beeps. That should be faster. Yes, that is faster. And then of course, I should get 3 beeps. 3 beeps. This is sport mode. So I gotta hold it, bring it up a bit. There we go. Yeah, so that's fastest. Since I like flying drones, I do like flying in fast modes like this. The lights on this drone are extremely bright. You could really see them. All right, I'm gonna take it out of sport mode here before it chops off my head. All right, let's try a photo on here. Let me just stop the video. I'll try a photo. There's a photo. I'm gonna put the obstacle avoidance on and we'll try that. Hopefully I have better luck. I'm having no luck with this drone. Like You know, it flies, but I just can't get the features to work. All right, did I even put the obstacle avoidance on correctly? Yes, I did. Good. Okay, so that's on. So this is a laser rangefinder, more or less. It can spin 360, so it's going to look that way when we're flying forward, to the side, and to the rear for each direction it's flying. The sun is going to mess it up because all of these get the sun reflecting back, and that messes it up. So I'm going to have to fly it that way, away from the sun, for obstacle avoidance to work. These laser rangefinders are all made to work when the sun is directly above, not when it's sitting right there. All right, I've got the obstacle avoidance on it. Let's go. Take it up. You can see the obstacle avoidance moving side to side. Look at that. It's pretty cool. All right, let's go up. Okay, so the sun's over there. If I go forward, no problem, because it will move forward. So watch this, forward. Okay, now there's our little guy. Watch what happens when I come backwards, coming at me here. This thing's gonna flip around. Coming back now. See it? There we go. And if you go side to side, let me try this way. So I'm gonna go sideways. It's looking backwards. Go sideways here. Go sideways. So it's gonna monitor itself in every direction so it doesn't crash into anything. Does it work? Let's try it. All right, I'm standing here. You gonna crash into me? It's beeping and it stopped. Thank God. I always thought those spinning blades of death were coming at me. So let's try other things. There's my Jeep over there. As soon as it sees the sun, it's gonna stop. Oh, it's going pretty good. There we go. It saw the sun. So let's go this way. We'll get out of the sun. Bring it this way. All right. And we're gonna go forward into the, yeah, it sees the Jeep already. There we go. Come around. And woohoo! Dust storm here. Let's go in my Jeep. Okay, I'm away from the sun. That sees the Jeep. All right, so the obstacle avoidance works. So take it high above the trees so it doesn't see anything. And there's a tree right there. Let's bring it down. Let's see if it sees this tree. Coming down, and there's a tree right there. Let's go into it. Whoa! It didn't see that tree till the last second. Did you see that? Holy cow. Okay, so it apparently is blind to trees. It can see me and a Jeep, but it can't see a tree. But that just shows how well it survives. All right, so this thing's crazy. All right, let me take it way up there. Just gonna check out the range a bit here. All right, I'm gonna hit return to home and see if it lands right in front of this camera. Here we go, return to home. Just pressed it and it makes a bunch of noises. It should be coming back. All right, so it's coming down and it is not gonna land on this landing pad. There we go. So there's the landing pad down there and it's over here. Not too bad. Let's see here. So I'm gonna go behind it. It's got the obstacle avoidance going. There we go. So that's where she landed, and you can see my camera there, and the landing pad is right up here. Doesn't this drone look pretty cool in the evening light? All right, next thing I want to show you is what comes in the box. Check this out. This is the box your drone comes in. Inside that box, you'll find a very nice shoulder bag. Inside that shoulder bag, you'll find your drone and accessories. Let's start off with the drone. First off, the battery is charged via USB, so you do receive a USB cable and you also receive spare props. The indicator lights on this drone are very bright and there is no way to turn them off. The total weight of the drone is 336 grams. If you wish to use the laser obstacle detection with this drone, pull off the top cover and attach the laser detection. The included controller is rechargeable and requires no batteries. It is well labeled, well marked, and it does have a nice bright screen that is rather small but still viewable. Finally, everything you need to know about the operation of this drone is included in the user manual. Okay, so final thoughts on this drone. First off, let's talk about the controller. Well, the controller is pretty basic. Like I said in the back, these are not real antennas, so there's really no communication system to get to this drone if it's far away. The app is pretty good, display is pretty good, it's pretty simple to use, although I can't figure it out because like I said, this app is probably made for multiple drones, so when I try to make it work with this one, I have no idea. Let's go to the drone itself. It actually flies really nice. I like the way it flies. It works as advertised, you know. I don't know how the video quality looks. You've seen it. I'm gonna see it after the fact, and I put the resolution and everything else and how the photos looked and everything else. This obstacle avoidance, it's pretty decent if you use it when it's not an evening with the sun low in the horizon. And if you want it to not have obstacle avoidance, there's no switch to turn it off. You just do this. Blink, you pull it off. There you go. Obstacle avoidance off. Boink, and obstacle avoidance is on. It's that simple. But it does work. The obstacle avoidance works, although it does not seem to recognize trees without leaves. If there was leaves on that tree, maybe it would have worked. I don't know, it's hit and miss. It's a laser. Maybe lasers don't work with trees. From what I could see in the image, the 3-axis gimbal, see it flopping around right here, it's actually pretty decent. It's accurate. It's actually better than even more expensive drones. So it keeps your image quite, you know, the horizon steady and everything smooth. It looked pretty good in what I saw on my phone. The range on this, just like I said, no antennas visible sticking out any place on here or on here. So you can fly this quite far, but you will not get video signal back. So eventually when I was flying, my video signal stopped, but the recording continues on the drone and you keep on flying, you just can't see where you're flying. So that's probably how they came up with that 3,000 meters. Other than that, what can I say? It's an under $200 drone designed for entry-level beginners. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put links below right here where you can get it. It is on the Banggood store. There is a discount code. Go check it out. You can get it with 1, 2, or 3 batteries, I believe. Each time you add a battery, the price goes up. So with all of that, I say thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. I try to keep them entertaining, not on purpose. It's just the way things work out. And I have a lot of fun. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Bye.